Morning and welcome back to our online class. Right, so in the previous class we had done about some harmful insects, right? So in the today's class we will do when we are remedies for the insect bites. When we are bitten by the insects, maybe harmful insects or maybe normal insects bites, okay, what we have to do, what are the methods we have to apply in order to be safe from any kind of dangerous problems, right? Number one, for the insect bites and stings, you can place an ice pack over the affected area. It will bring you relief. That means what? When you are bitten by any insect, what we have to do? We have to place ice over it, right? And nearby the areas. Why? It will give relief to you. It will give less pain to you, right? Okay. Point number 2 says that you can take an anti-allergic medicine to relieve yourself from itchiness, right? Itchiness, swelling, and redness of skin caused by an insect bite. Whenever an insect bites, that area or that portion becomes a red part. It becomes red in color, right? And whenever the insect bites, we are always itching it, right? That means whenever any insect bites, what we have to do? We always scratch that area, that part of where the insect has bitten, right? And next is swelling. Dangerous insects, when they bite, that parts become swell. That means some white particles will be coming out, right? Okay. So what you have to do? You have to take an anti-allergic medicine. Anti-allergic medicine, that is what? Antibiotic, something like that. Alright. Okay. You can take an anti-allergic medicine to relieve yourself from itchiness, swelling, and redness of skin caused by the insect bite. Whenever this insect bites, we have to, if we apply this anti-allergic medicine, it gives what? Relief from the itchiness. That means we will be always scratching that area. No, when we put that anti-allergic medicine, we will not do that, right? Then swelling also will not be there, and also the redness of the skin will not become red, right? Point number 3, Calamine Lotion is also an excellent itching relief substances. Okay, there is one lotion or another medicine which is named as Calamine. Okay, it is a liquid lotion. Okay, lotion means what? Liquid medicine which we apply, which we have to apply, or which we have to put in that itching parts where the insect has bitten, right? We can apply it over the affected area. That means what? Wherever that insect has bitten, we can apply that lotion and make us relief, right? Now point number 4. Point number 4 says that when a bee or a wasp stings, it causes pain. Yeah, it's very true. Okay. Then redness, wherever the insect bite, it becomes redness. That area or that part becomes red. Okay. And swelling. Obviously, I have already discussed about it. For a bee sting, paste or baking soda should be applied. Paste means what? That means some baking soda powder that has to be mixed with the waters and all, and then that has to be applied in the affected area wherever the bee has stung you. Okay, wherever the bee has bitten you, in that part, what you have to do? You have to put a paste of baking soda. Paste of baking soda means what? You have to mix that baking soda with the waters and all, water, oil, haldi, right? And then whatever, you have to mix it and you have to apply that in your affected area, right, children? Okay. In case of a wasp sting, vinegar or lime should be applied. If it is a wasp sting, okay, if the wasp has bitten you, then what you have to do? You have to apply vinegar or a lime. Lime means that orange, right? Lime, that has to be applied, right, children? Okay. So today we have learned about the remedies for the insect. That means what? When the insect bites us, what you have to do? Number one thing, you have to put what? Ice to get relief. Number 2, you can put anti-allergic medicine also to relieve from this itchiness, swelling, and redness. Okay. Next thing you can do is use Calamine Lotion. Okay, another medicine. If you are bitten by any insect, you can use that lotion. Okay, as well as when you are bitten by the bee, what you should do? You should put a paste of baking soda. And if you are bitten by a wasp, okay, then what you can do? You can apply there what? vinegar or lime, okay, then you will be relieved from this insects bitten, right? Next we'll do last topic of this chapter, that is preventive measures. Preventive measures means what are the safety measures that we should do, that we should learn, that we should follow in our day-to-day life, right? Okay, point number 1, keep your surroundings clean. This we say to everyone and every day, that keep your area clean, keep your surrounding clean, right? Never allow stagnant water to collect into the container. Stagnant water means that those waters which are not used, okay, those waters which are not used, they are left over in some container. That waters, what they do, they can create the mosquitoes, right? That is the mosquitoes breed in them. That means what, mosquitoes are born with this stagnant water, right? That means what, keep your surroundings clean. Never allow stagnant water to collect in the containers, pots, tires or the buckets. Mosquitoes breed in them. That means those stagnant water which is present in the containers, pots, tires, etc., buckets, from there the mosquitoes are born, right? Number 2, wear a long sleeve shirts and keep your body covered to protect yourselves from the mosquito bites. That's why we say to put the long sleeves shirt and the pants to cover yourself from the mosquito bites. Okay, done number 2. Okay. Number 3, apply insect repellent creams while going out. Insect repellent means what? We have that odomus. Do you remember odomus? We used to apply over our body when we go outside, right? During dengue and mosquito bites and all. Okay, so this is point number 3, that apply insect repellent creams while going out. Example is odomus. Put odomus and go out, you are safe from mosquito bite, right? Okay. Next, point number 4, bee loves the nectar of the flowers, and they are naturally attracted towards the colorful and the bright flowers. Be careful if you are in the garden of your house. Now, these bees are usually found near the garden where the flowers are there, because these bees, what they do, they collect the nectar from the, nectar means what, juice from the flowers, and make the honey, right? So wherever there is a garden near your house or in your house, be safe there, because these honeybee may come and maybe they may be roaming here and there in search of the nectar. So be safe when you're in the garden, right? Next, point number 5, if you harm a bee or a wasp, it may try to sting you. Do not tease insects and remain calm until they go away. That means what? If we see any insect or wasps, okay, near us, if we disturb them, if we tease them, if we beat them, something with any parts, right, with any materials, if we try to harm them, they will try to harm us. So do not tease those, okay, bees or wasps. Let them go away, then you do your usual work, right? Okay, next we talk about point number 6. Point number 6, wasps likes to build their homes in the dark and quiet places. Now we see bees morning time, but wasps, they like to build their house, okay, in dark and empty places, quiet places, right? So people walking and moving around in such areas should be very careful. That means when we are moving or walking in the night or in the dark areas or dark places or quiet places, we should be careful with the wasps, right? Otherwise we might be bitten with this kind of wasps. Understood all? Next, point number 7. Point number 7 says that always sleep inside a mosquito net to prevent the bite of mosquito, which may cause germs to enter the body and make you ill. That's why we say you, whenever we sleep, we have to sleep under our net, mosquito net. We must put the mosquito net in order to be safe from the mosquito bites, as well as any other insects which may cause illness to our body, right? So today we have learned about the remedies as well as the preventive measures. So let us revise once again. Remedies for the insect bites. When you are bitten by any kind of insect, what you have to do? We have to apply the ice over it, right? Point number 2 says that apply the anti-allergic medicine to relieve from itchiness, swelling and redness. Okay, then number 3 says that put the Calamine Lotion in order to be relieved from all these 3. Okay, then next, when the bee bites us, what you have to do? Apply. We have to apply a paste of baking soda, and when you are bitten by the wasps, we should apply vinegar or the lime. Okay, vinegar or the lime. Next, we have talked about the preventive measures. Preventive measures means what we should do to be safe from this kind of mosquitoes and all. Keep your surroundings clean. Okay, number 1, keep your surroundings clean, and also never allow the stagnant water to collect in containers, pots, tires or the buckets, because mosquitoes breeds in them. Okay. Then number 2 says that wear a long sleeve shirts and keep your body covered to protect yourself from the mosquito bite. This is obvious that whenever we see mosquitoes, what we have to do? We have to put a long sleeve shirt and cover our body. Number 3 says that apply insect repellent creams while going out of your house. What you should do? You should apply the insect repellent creams. Example is, I have given you the Odomos. Apply Odomos over your body, and then you can go outside and play or do whatever you want for your outing. Right. Point number 4 says that bees love the nectars of the flower. They are the juice collector of the flowers, so they are found in the gardens. So whenever you are going to the gardens or nearby your house, flowers and all, what you will do? You have to be safe. You have to be very much careful about this bee. Okay. Then point number 5 says that if you harm a bee or a wasp, it may try to sting you. When we are teasing any kind of these bees or the wasps, what they do? They come and they bite us. They try to bite us. So do not tease or do not disturb them. Let them do their own work. When their works will be completed, they will go by their own. Okay, so do not tease them. Okay, next we talk about wasps. They like to build their homes in the dark and the quiet places. Okay, these wasps, what we do? They like to build their homes, okay, in the dark and the quiet places. So people walking and moving around in such area should be very careful. Right? When you are walking in the dark time or at night, okay, or in the dark areas, you should be very careful, because it is the home of wasps. Last point we talk about that whenever we sleep at night or whenever we sleep in the morning also, whenever you are sleeping, apply or put the mosquito net and then sleep properly, because these mosquitoes bites or maybe and some other insects, they may bite you and cause illness to your body, and you may be ill. Right. So by this we completed our chapter number 4. So in the next class we will be doing the short questions and long questions, and we will be completing our chapter. Right. Okay. Thank you.